Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Ken. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing fine. I really do hope you're doing fine. It's time again for another knife of the day. I'm recording this on a Monday. I don't like Mondays. I picture a whole building full of people just sitting there going, what little things can we do to make Kevin upset? Yeah, it's start of a work week, but talking to you guys in the morning, I know what work's for. It's for the good things in life, right? A good life that's filled with knives and good friends to share them with. The knife of the day is just that. I go through my collection one knife at a time, one day at a time. Today, the knife of the day is my custom from Robert Carter. It's a custom Generalist. It's his Generalist flipper. Now, Robert Carter has teamed up, I forget which knife maker, to do a Generalist, but this is the custom. It's number 9. It's his 9th custom Generalist. I have to tell you the story of how I came up on this. I have several custom knives. I want to say like 7 or 8. As you guys know, if you've been watching this or if you check out the playlist, I'm a huge production knife guy. Mid-techs, yes. Production knives, yes. And I love custom knives. It's not that. I mean, I have, 56 Chris Reeve knives. You can buy a lot of custom knives for that. It's not that. It's just the process. Everyone's books are closed. It seems like you have to know people to get a knife. Then it takes a year or so before you get it. And so, except for this knife, this custom Generalist, where I actually did deal with the maker, Robert Carter, and that's why I'm going to tell you the story, because he was fantastic. If buying a knife was like buying from Robert Carter, I'd only have customs. I was on Instagram several years ago. I had just started on Instagram, and Robert Carter posted this custom Generalist as an auction item, and I had just gotten a bonus, I think. And so I said, great. Usually I see things on Instagram when I don't have money, or I've already bought some knives. I'm waiting for them to come. And then I see these great knives on Instagram and I can't afford them. So I get into it and I pay for the knife. Let's see. For some reason I'm losing. Okay, there we go. I think that's in focus. And the next morning, he sends me an email saying, you won. And I was so happy. And he was so genuine. He said, for what you paid for the knife, I want to do something special. Now, this was like on a Monday or something. He said, I'm going to go in the shop and do something special. Would you like a special clip? And I said, sure. From that morning until 1 o'clock, he must have sent me 9 different photos on the clip that he would make. From the raw shape to the shape that he made it to him polishing that. It was just unfreaking believable. I sent him the money. He sent me the knife, and when it came, it had a handwritten note. Again, I don't know Robert Carter. I see him every now and then on some of the channels that I follow at Blade Show or something. I do not know him, but man, talk about wonderful customer service. I just love the process. Now let's talk about the knife that I love. The Generalist is named after a bird, actually, that Robert knew in his childhood. So you can kind of see maybe a little shape of a bird. I always thought that it was Generalist because it was a great EDC knife that you can use in a lot of situations. And it is that. 4V steel. And I'll tell you, this is one of the best acid stonewash blades that I have ever seen. Sheep's foot shape, hollow ground blade, thick stock, going down to a wonderful edge. Again, when you talk about custom, everything is done by hand. Everything about this knife is done by hand. It flips just wonderful. On bearings, just wonderful. 3.4 inches, again, of 4V steel, shapes foot blade. The edge is 3.2 inches. While it doesn't have a forward choil, you can choke up on it pretty nice. You put your hand on the flipper tab. Again, the total length 3.4 inches, the edge 3.2. The total length of the knife is 8 inches. So it's not a small knife. It's a nice medium knife, but man, it feels even smaller. The jimping, oh, the jimping. This thing grabs your thumb, okay? You're not going anywhere with this jimping. This is a knife that you can work with, and I like it because of the wonderful simplicity. The reason I think he auctioned it on Instagram, because he doesn't do that often. Some makers do that all the time. I think someone skipped out on him. Again, it's one of the designs that he was really known for in his earlier years. He's still making great knives. I don't own any more of them. Again, I don't know if you can see his initials in there in the number 9. I love the anodization on the titanium scales. It is brownish, but you get blues and different colors in it as well. Green. It's just well done. You know, has kind of a peel, kind of texture to it. Titanium backspacer. It's a frame lock, tie frame lock. I've had it now for 3 years or so. I don't use it that much. I've carried it a couple of times, but I don't really use it. I have a lot of knives, and I haven't used it. And then that clip. I've been calling it Damascus. Oh, it's so beautiful. I'm so happy. The other clip was kind of plain, and look at what he did. Also, he gave me the story, right? That's what makes a custom knife custom, I think. It's that story that you have. And in this case, I've heard a lot of horror stories. Emails not being answered, etc. from other makers. This story is such a positive one from the beginning all the way to the end. This was my first real custom knife. This is the Robert Carter Full Custom Generalist Flipper. It's number 9. And it is a beast and a wonderful knife. Just really a great knife. I thought I'd give you a feel for the size. There's a Chris Reeves Sabenza, large Sabenza 21. In single blade, but you get the feel for it. And then here's a Paramilitary 2. Two popular knives that you're probably familiar with to give you the size of it. Just a wonderful knife. The knife of the day, well, it's a custom. Yeah. From Robert Carter. It's the Custom Generalist Flipper, number 9. I hope you're enjoying the knife of the day. Don't forget, please don't forget to thumb it up. Let me know that you're there. Share it. Tell people there's this crazy guy that Monday through Friday, for the most part, he posts videos. And show them the big playlist. Also, don't forget to subscribe. That helps me. Less than 30% of the people who watch the channel actually subscribe. So take a few seconds, hit that subscribe button. And then after you hit the subscribe button, there's a bell right next to the subscribe box. Hit that. YouTube has said, hey, we may share your videos with your subscribers, may not. But the one way that you can know that they'll see all your videos is if they hit that bell. So please hit that bell. Appreciate you all. take good care of yourselves and your families and your friends. But start with taking good care of yourself. Have a perfect day. Keep those pockets full. Goodbye.